If you have 1,000 saved and you're wondering how to make it grow in 2025, this guide is for you. Investing doesn't have to be complicated or reserved for the wealthy. Anyone can start building wealth with the right approach. In this video, we'll break down practical and beginner-friendly ways to invest 1,000 from stocks and ETFs to digital assets, side hustles, and even safe savings options. Each method is designed to help your money work harder for you. Make sure to subscribe for more beginner investment tips, money strategies, and wealth-building ideas for 2025. Investing might seem overwhelming, especially if you're just starting with a small amount like $1,000. But in 2025, opportunities to grow even a modest sum are more accessible than ever before. Thanks to digital platforms, fractional investing, and beginner-friendly tools, you don't need millions to get started. All it takes is knowledge, discipline, and a plan. 10. Build a safety net before anything else. Before you jump into investing, the first step is ensuring that your financial foundation is secure. If you don't already have an emergency fund, set aside at least a portion of your 1,000 in a high-yield savings account. Emergencies happen: a car repair, a medical bill, or sudden job loss. And if you don't have cash on hand, you'll end up borrowing at high interest rates. While savings accounts won't make you rich, they protect you from financial setbacks that could derail your investments. Think of this as a safety net, not wasted money. 9. Pay off high-interest debt. If you have credit card debt or payday loans charging you 15 to 25% interest, that should be your first investment target. Paying down high-interest debt is essentially guaranteeing yourself a return equivalent to that interest rate. For example, eliminating a debt with 20% APR is the same as earning a 20% return risk-free. In 2025, the smartest beginner investors know that debt repayment and wealth building go hand in hand. The sooner you remove financial drains, the faster your $1,000 can start multiplying. 8. Fractional stock investing. Gone are the days when you needed thousands of dollars to buy shares of major companies. With fractional investing apps in 2025, you can buy pieces of big names like Apple, Tesla, or Microsoft with as little as a few dollars. This makes the stock market accessible to beginners with only $1,000. A smart approach is to pick companies you understand, believe in long-term, and trust to grow in value. While individual stocks carry risk, starting with fractional shares lets you experiment without overcommitting. 7. ETFs and index funds. For beginners, one of the best strategies in 2025 is investing in ETFs, exchange-traded funds, and index funds. These are baskets of stocks that track major markets like the S&P 500 or NASDAQ. With one purchase, you own a small share of hundreds of companies, spreading your risk. The beauty of ETFs is diversification. They reduce the chances of one bad stock hurting your investment. For just $1,000, you can begin building a portfolio that mirrors the broader economy, ensuring steady long-term growth. 6. Explore high-yield savings and bonds. If you prefer stability, consider putting part of your $1,000 into government bonds, treasury bills, or high-yield savings accounts. In 2025, many banks and financial platforms are offering competitive interest rates compared to a few years ago. Bonds provide steady income with very low risk, making them a good option for conservative investors. The goal isn't to get rich overnight, but to protect your money while it grows steadily. This can also balance riskier investments you make elsewhere. 5. Consider real estate. Fractional ownership. Real estate has always been a proven wealth builder, but buying a property requires tens of thousands of dollars. Thankfully, in 2025, fractional real estate platforms allow you to invest in real estate projects with as little as $100. By putting a portion of your $1,000 here, you can start earning rental income and property appreciation without managing tenants or buying an entire home. Real estate offers diversification beyond stocks and helps stabilize your investment portfolio. 4. Invest in cryptocurrency but wisely. Cryptocurrency remains a high-risk, high-reward investment option. With $1,000, beginners should allocate only a small portion, perhaps 5 to 10%, to crypto. In 2025, Bitcoin and Ethereum are still leading the market, but emerging altcoins, DeFi projects, and blockchain innovations are also gaining traction. However, this is a volatile space, so it's vital to research thoroughly and never invest money you can't afford to lose. Crypto can provide big returns, but it should complement, not replace, traditional investments. 3. Learn about robo-advisors. For absolute beginners, robo-advisors are a game changer in 2025. These are automated investment platforms that build and manage a diversified portfolio for you, based on your goals and risk tolerance. With as little as $1,000, you can have a professional-style portfolio without needing deep financial knowledge. The platform automatically rebalances your investments and optimizes growth over time. Robo-advisors make investing simple, hands-off, and beginner-friendly. 2. Build a side hustle. Investment. Sometimes the smartest investment isn't in the stock market, it's in yourself. With $1,000, you could start a small online business, create digital products, or launch a service-based side hustle. For example, buying a domain, hosting a website, or even learning a new skill through an online course can turn into long-term income. Unlike passive investments, this path requires effort, but it can multiply your money faster than traditional options. In 2025's digital economy, investing in a side hustle could open doors to financial freedom. 1. Invest in yourself. First, the greatest return on investment always comes from self-development. Spending $1,000 on education, certifications, skill development, or health can pay dividends for years. For example, learning digital marketing, coding, or financial literacy can help you land higher-paying jobs or run a more successful business. Similarly, investing in your health ensures you can work harder, longer, and with more focus. Unlike markets that rise and fall, your personal growth continues to compound over time. That's why the number one way to invest $1,000 in 2025 is to invest in yourself. Investing $1,000 in 2025 may not make you a millionaire overnight, but it's the first step toward building long-term wealth. By combining safe options like ETFs and bonds with growth opportunities in stocks, crypto, and side hustles, you can create a balanced beginner portfolio. Remember, the smartest investors don't chase quick wins. They build steadily, stay consistent, and keep learning. Treat your $1,000 not as the end goal, but as the seed that will grow into future financial freedom. That's how you can turn $1,000 into the foundation of your financial future in 2025. The key is to start where you are, stay consistent, and let time and discipline grow your money. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Your best investment opportunity is today. If this guide helped you, hit the like button, share it with others starting their journey, and subscribe for more beginner-friendly strategies to invest and build wealth in 2025 and beyond.